morning, sir.
Yeah. How's the hello? Good morning, everyone. Are you able to hear me?
Morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So now,
yes, sir.
so today we'll be discussing the topic vector mechanics. Okay. So this is the second class, right? So we'll be discussing vector mechanics. So has everyone joined? Shall I wait for some 1 minute to everyone to join, or has everyone joined? Yeah, students. So am I audible to everyone, right? Hello. Yeah, am I audible now? Hello?
Sir.
Yeah. Can you start? Can you start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
अगर सुनाई नहीं देता है तो मुझे बोलना हाँ. Just write in the chat box if you have a problem with the hearing of me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Are you able to see the notes, class notes? Are you able to see the class notes?
No, sir.
No? You are not able to see the class notes? Are you able to see the class notes?
Sir, your voice is not clear.
Okay, my voice is not clear. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Is it clear now? Are you able to hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So can you see the screen? I'm sharing the screen, right?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. No.
Wait. Now can you see?
No, sir.
No, sir. We can't see.
Yeah, now?
No, sir, we can't see anything.
You can't see anything. But I can see it is viewing. Just click
Yes,
on
sir.
my. No.
No, sir.
Wait, give me a minute. Now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sir, nothing.
क्या आ रहा है स्क्रीन में कुछ नहीं आ रहा है
कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा है, सर.
अभी आ
Sir,
गया
सर आ गया
हाँ आ गया ना ओके सो
अभी है
आ गया ना
अभी है
अच्छा ठीक है so let us discuss about scalar and vectors today okay
जी सर
so what do you mean by vectors first vector quantities are used in engineering mechanics the quantities that are used in engineering mechanics can be grouped into scalar and vectors okay now तुम लोग रेस्पॉन्ड करते जाना हाँ मेरे बात पर यस सर और नो सर ठीक है
there is no audio sir
now it is coming not coming or what
सर now I
अच्छा तो वेक्टर और स्केलर क्या होता है सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट इज अ स्केलर as you can see in the definition a quantity is said to be scalar if it is completely defined by its magnitude alone means what suppose you are measuring the area of a particular room are you hearing me are you hearing me yeah are you hearing me
audible.
कुछ नहीं सुन रहा है
Oh, this is not audible.
not audible
sir we can hear but it's not clear sir
Not audible.
is it audible now
yes
Sir.
sometimes it's audible sir
हाँ क्या बोला
There is audible right now.
next to
Sir,
me
we can't see the notes.
okay okay I have stopped sharing it is my voice audible hello
yes sir
But sir, but when you share the note, the voice is not audible.
oh is it so now it is clear now my voice is clear or not
no sir
now also not clear voice hello
clear
अभी भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है क्या
नहीं सर सुनाई तो दे रहा है लेकिन आपका आवाज क्लियर हो रहा है नहीं तूता मोता आवाज निकल रहा है
मेरा मेरा टूटा मोटा आवाज निकल रहा है
नेटवर्क बहुत खराब है शायद
हाँ
नेटवर्क बहुत खराब है
हाँ वही हो रहा है ओके लेट अस स्टार्ट इन दिस मैनर ओनली मैं शेयर नहीं करूंगा तुम लोग को बोल के जाऊंगा ठीक है नोट्स तुम लोग ईयरपीस से ले लेना ठीक
okay
है
sir
ओके
हाँ
सर
तो आज लेक्चर 2 है तो टुडे इज व्हाट टुडे वी आर डिस्कसिंग वेक्टर अगर सुनने में आता है तो यस सर बोलते जाना हाँ ठीक है
यस सर
ओके सर
हाँ 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 गुड so what is vector quantity and what is scalar quantity first let us define those so scalar quantity means what a quantity is said to be scalar if it has only magnitude and no directions you getting me magnitude means what suppose you are measuring the area okay so if hello सुनाई दे रहा है ना
Voice is not clear.
no sir
Not
Huh?
very clear, sir.
voice is not very clear I'm trying to connect but it's not getting connected every time is it clear now Is it clear now?
Sir.
Sir.
Check out the chat box. I am sending something. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So, what is vector and what is scalar? First of all, let us know about those. Now, scalar means what? We have only magnitude. Okay. That means suppose area. While measuring the area, what happens? You just measure the area, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That means there is no particular direction of movement, right? So that means this is known as a what? Scalar quantity. You're getting me what I'm saying? Are you getting me what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You just respond, okay, someone please.
Sir.
So, then for vectors, what does a vector means? So vector is a quantity that has both direction and magnitude. That is the difference between scalar and vector. You're getting?
Sound is not clear.
Sound is not clear.
No, sir.
Sir, not clear, sir.
Wait a minute then. Is it clear now? Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अभी अभी सुनने में आ रहा है ना?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
So what is vector and what is scalar? I told you na. Scalar means what? It has only magnitude. Vector has what? Both magnitude and directions. Okay. Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So vector means what? We have both magnitude and direction. Now let us give an example of vector quantity. What is it? What is the example of vector quantity?
Velocity.
Velocity.
What happened? What you say?
Velocity.
Give me an example of vector quantity. It is velocity. Good. And what is an example of scalar quantity? Can anyone say me?
Speed. Speed.
Speed.
Yeah, good. Very good. So what is the difference between vector and scalar? Look, in vector, what happens is that we have both direction and magnitude. Okay? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So that means what? If we have both magnitude and directions, that means suppose a car is moving from one place to another. Okay. So that means what? If the car is moving from one place to another, नोट्स दिखाई दे रहा है अभी?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose a car is moving from one place to another. Now look, we have two quantities, right? Suppose if it is moving from Panikhaiti to Narangi. Let us give an example, okay? You are hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
हाँ हाँ. अगर नहीं सुनता है तो बोलना हाँ मुझे.
Yes, sir.
So now if you are moving from Narangi to Panikhaiti, that means what? You are covering a certain amount of distance na, between Narangi and Panikhaiti. Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
But the road is what? But the road is a bit curved, right? So that distance, that quantity that you are covering, this is a scalar quantity. And what about the vector quantity? Vector quantity means the smallest shortest distance that is to be covered. That is known as what? Vector. That means what? Vector is having a direction and scalar is having no direction. Getting me?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
सब लोग रेस्पॉन्ड करो, ठीक है? मुझे अच्छा लगेगा. समझ रहे हो?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now अभी vector and scalar समझ में आया सबको? Everyone understood vector and scalar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now we have to see how many types of vectors are there. There are three types of vector. Okay. Number one is free vector. Number two is sliding vector, and number three is what? Fixed vector. Okay. You are able to look at it now at the notes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is
yes,
free vector now? If you see in the free vectors, they doesn't have unique line of action or unique point of application. That means what? Yeah, Niharika, any problem? You have raised the hand.
No, sir. By mistake it.
Okay, no problem. So what is a free vector actually? Free vector means the vectors that are having unique line of action or point of that are having no unique line of actions or point of application. That means what happens? Suppose a vector is applied on a body, Vector means what? There is a direction, na? You're getting me? Agar direction, if the direction is not a fixed one, then it is known as free vector. So we have example is couple and displacement vector. Now coming to the sliding vector. What does the sliding vector means? Sliding vectors is vectors which have unique line of action. That means what? When the vector is acting, they are acting on a particular line. Okay? But they doesn't have a point of application. Suppose we are discussing about the road now while traveling. Suppose in that road a car is moving. Okay? Now if someone is pushing the car, then the force is acting on the car, right? So that means what? It has a point of application. Suppose, hello,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सुनाई दे रहा है ना?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose Partha Pratim is pushing a car. Okay. Let us give an example. Suppose Partha, you are pushing a car. Okay. So that means what? If you are pushing a car, you are applying the force in the car. Now, I'm telling you what is a couple. Wait. I'm telling you what is a couple. Azad. Suppose you are applying force now. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So you are applying a force. Now, if you are applying a force, then what happens? The car is moving. Now you are applying a force at a particular point, na? Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are applying force on a particular point in the car,
sir.
that means what? That vector is known as what? Sliding vector. You are getting me? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
someone
sir.
asks me what is a couple, na? Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Yes.
So suppose this is one force. Now you're and wait. Now look, you can see one diagram I am drawing.
Yes, sir.
Two arrows.
No, sir.
दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है साइड में? In the screen I am drawing two arrows ना?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose look, one arrow is in one direction, the other arrow is other direction, right? You can see. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this means what? These two arrow, if you see, these are two parallel arrows. Okay, now if these two are parallel arrows, they are in opposite directions, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So if these are in opposite directions, that means what? These are two parallel forces that are acting in a opposite direction, right? Yes or no? If you can see, this is in one direction and the other is in other
Yes, sir.
direction, right?
Other.
Ananigi.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
He says, sir.
I say.
So if these two are in other directions, that means what? This combination is known as a couple. Getting me? Getting me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Temazat,
Sir.
Temazat, are you hearing me? Where is Temazat? He's gone or what? Temazat, where is he? Okay, listen. Whatever maybe. So this is what? This is the couple. So this is called couple. Okay, you're getting me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let
Yes,
us
sir.
go to,
Get it.
yeah, good, very good. Now let us go to fixed vector. Now look, in a fixed vector, what happens? Force with unique line of action as well as unique point of application is called fixed vector. Okay. Now look, if you, hello, you are hearing me? Hello,
We are
Sir.
hearing.
hearing na?
Yes,
So
sir.
look, बोलो कोई problem है? Anyone having any problem? Anyone having any problem?
No, sir.
Sir.
Okay. So now let us go to fixed vector. What is fixed vector? Suppose a force with unique line of action as well as unique point of application. That means you have seen a spring now, big spring. Have everyone seen a spring, students?
Yes, sir.
So in a spring, what happens? Suppose you apply, if you push the spring, it gets small, na? Yes or not?
Sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So that means what? Suppose you are applying force on the edges of the spring, right? Now if you apply forces on the edges of the spring gets what? Smaller, na? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
that
sir.
means what? It has one unique line of action. That means it gets smaller in a particular direction only, na? It doesn't get smaller in other directions,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So this is what? This is known as fixed vector. Clear? Is it clear?
Sir.
Yes.
Acha. Now let us understand what is force. You have heard of force now? Do you know what is force? Anyone knows what is force?
Yes.
Force is defined as what?
Push and
Pull of
check for
Noise is coming.
Sliding
Someone
vector.
noise. Please mute yourself. Okay. So what is force actually? Force is defined as the product of mass into acceleration, right? That means what? Force is defined
sir.
as the cause of change in the state of motion of of particle or body. Okay, that means what? Suppose you are trying to push a car. Okay, so if you are trying to push a car, then if the car does not move, then it is not force. Suppose you are pushing a car and what happens? It is trying to move from one place to another. Then you are applying what? You are applying force. You are getting me? Are you getting me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what is the characteristic of force? The characteristic of force is what? Force is magnitude, direction, point of action, and line of action. Okay. So now look at this figure. Are you able to look at this figure AB?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this figure, if you can see, this is in AB, right? There is one arrow, na, like this.
Right.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
Yes, sir.
this arrow is giving what? It is giving 10 Newton. You know the unit of force now? It is Newton. All of you know the unit of
Yes,
force
sir.
now, Newton. So suppose in the
Yes,
direction
sir.
AB, what is 10 Newton now? Here 10 is what? 10 is the 10 is what?
Force.
No, 10 is the magnitude of
Magnitude.
force. Okay, very good. Someone said magnitude. Very good. 10 is what? 10 is the
Magnitude of force.
magnitude of force. Now, if you see, here, the arrow is given in a particular direction, right? Yes or no? There is
Yes,
an
sir.
arrow in a particular direction, right? This is the arrow. Yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the direction of force or direction of application of force. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you see,
yes, sir.
now if you see here, this AB force, it is acting on a particular line, na? In a straight line from starting from A to B. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this
Sir.
is known as the line of action. Look, it is a straight line, na? Yes or no? So if it is a straight line,
Yes,
so
sir.
this is known as line of action. Now, if you apply this force support from at point B, and if it causes displacement, then you say that the force is being applied. Now, got it?
Right, sir.
Okay. Now look, pay attention. Okay, pay attention to this part. Now, if you see, there is an angle of 45 degree with the horizontal, right? The force is applied at an angle of 45 degree with the horizontal. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if this force, if this AB force, if it comes to this side, that means suppose in this direction, do you know what will be the component of this? Do you know what will be the component of this? Any idea?
A because 45.
Very good. Jambai said, na? Who said the answer? Jambai.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Good boy. So this will be AB what? AB cos 45. Yes?
45 degree.
Good. Very good. Now if it comes in this direction, what will be the force here? Any idea?
AB sine 45. AB sine 45.
Very good, mu. Very good. So it will be AB sine. So this is what is this known
Sine
as?
45.
Yeah, sine. Wait, let me write. Take a bit time now. Did everyone understand?
Yes, sir.
Everyone understood? Oh, it went.
Sir.
हाँ, तो इस साइड में क्या होगा, sin 45 आएगा ना, yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
this
Yes,
is
sir.
how, okay, now let us understand this carefully. So this is how what we do is, this is how we divide the force into two components, that means in sine and cos. Okay, this is called resolution of force. Got it? Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what, you have anything, any doubt? So do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
No.
Okay, so now, yeah, everyone pay attention. I will show you one slide. Okay, just check it out. Are you able to see a PowerPoint presentation?
No.
Wait,
Can see nothing.
wait for some time. It will come.
Oh.
Coming.
So we can.
Yes, sir.
Components of force. Is it coming, Oliver? Is it coming?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Sir.
Wait, don't give the attendance now. Wait for some time. So now what happens is that, if you see here, this is a basic application or explanation of the diagram. So last now we discussed now cos theta and sin theta. Yes or no? Hello.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sir.
Okay, so here how, which side it will be cos theta, in x or y? This f will be cos theta in which side? In x or y?
Cos.
Huh?
X. X, sir. X.
Good,
X.
very good. So here it will be what? Cos, right?
Theta.
Yeah. And is this side, what will be this side?
Sin theta.
समझा अभी कैसे, कैसा दिखने में होगा? So it will be what? Here we can bring the force.
yes, sir.
So it will be f cos theta, and on this side it will be f sin theta. You got it? You got it?
Yes, sir.
So now this is
Got
what?
it.
This is in 2 axis. Now if you consider it in 3 dimensions, so it will look like this. Okay? So if you are considering it in 3 dimension, then we'll have to consider this space frame. Got it? Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Okay, let's go to the next slide. Now look, someone asked me regarding couple now. I'll give you a brief example now. Very nice example is here. Are you able to see the slide, students? Temazar?
Yes, sir.
Now look,
Yes,
if you,
sir.
if you see here, what is this? Number one, what is this? What is this? Can anyone say me?
Will.
Yeah, so wheel. Now look, if your tire wheel is punctured, okay, so if your tire wheel is punctured, then what happens? We have to take a jack like this, as shown in figure 2, and you have to try opening it. Now, are you getting me?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now if you see this
Okay.
jack, you have seen this kind of screwdrivers now, for 4 edges, right? If you see,
Yeah.
have you seen this kind of
Yes.
things?
Yes.
Now look,
Yes.
how the person is holding the hand. One hand is pushing it what? This side, the person is pushing it how? This side the person is pushing it down, na?
Downward.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? And this side?
Yes, sir.
Upward.
This side is what? It is up,
Upward.
right? Now look, if you apply the force downward and if it is upward, suppose if you consider this figure, here the arrow is what? One side is downward and one side is upward, na? If you see the arrow, this and
Yes, sir.
this, right? So this means what? This is and this is what? This is parallel or not? These two forces
Yes, sir.
are parallel or not? It is straight line now. Look, this is one
Yes, sir.
and this is other, right? So this is what? This is parallel, na? So if these two are parallel to each other, then what we can do is these two are moving in opposite directions. So this is known as what? What is this known as? What is this known as? Can anyone? What is this known as? This is known as couple, na? Yes or no? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So you are hearing me or not?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So this
What
is
did-
known as what? This is known as couple, na?
Couple.
Are you clearing now? Hearing me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's it. Is it clear today's class?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear for you
Yes,
people?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you can just do one thing. Just put on your attendances in the chat box. Hello everyone.
Yes, sir.
Please put on your attendance in the chat box one by one. And do not leave the meeting, okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do one thing. Hello? Hello, can you hear me all?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone please unmute yourself. Everyone please unmute yourself. Okay. Now I'm calling out the names. You just say present, sir. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oliver Singh.
Present, sir.
Okay. Yasina. Yasina, roll number 002. Better write in the chat box. Write in the chat box. It will be difficult for me to start also. Okay, just say me one thing. Is everyone clear with the class today? Students, is everyone clear with the class
Sir.
today?
Yes, sir.
For me,
Yes,
You
sir.
have to ask me for
Yes,
any
sir.
doubts. You all know my phone numbers, no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you just ask me for
Yes,
any
sir.
doubt. I'll clarify your doubt. If you have any phone number, you can WhatsApp me in that, call me in that, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
If you have any
sir.
doubt, you can just ask me. And
Okay, sir.
and today's link will be the only this link only you follow for every day for my classes. Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. So write your attendance in the chat box.